Hi there, this is John Lortz from DiscoverSkills.com, and I bet you already knew that iPads, iPods, and iPhones are just about everywhere. But guess what? A lot of folks just aren't getting their money's worth from using those devices. Why is that? Well, because they don't know how to use this program called iTunes. But you know what? That doesn't have to be you. So, what is iTunes? Well, iTunes is a free program from Apple that runs on PCs or Macs and lets you take control of all your computer media, including music, apps, pictures, and eBooks, and then lets you sync that media over to your iDevice. iTunes really is cool. And iTunes isn't hard to use, but you know what? Getting some guidance on how to get started with it sure can help. That's why I came up with this 70-page guidebook called Getting It Done with iTunes, iDevices, and Digital Media. In the book, I explain the tough concept of what digital media is and how to work with it. Then I give you the steps for getting all that media into the iTunes library, including how to rip tracks from your own CDs. I also show you how to access the iTunes Store, where you can purchase and download thousands of your favorite songs, movies, TV shows, and ebooks. Then we dive into playlists. One of the most powerful features of iTunes, they'll let you create lists of your favorite media for playing or syncing over your iDevice. And speaking of syncing, of course I explain the best tips for getting all that great media over to your iDevice so that you can listen to it on the go. And what would a book on iTunes be without some instruction on how to actually use your iDevice? So in the book I show you the basics of using iPads, iPods, and iPhones. Now, to make sure the book really suits your learning style and needs, I offer a full 30-day money-back guarantee. If you read through the book and it's just not for you, just drop me an email and I'll refund your money. Okay, so why should you care about iTunes and what we talk about in this book? Well, I've been a PC geek since the early 1980s, and although I'm not one of those die-hard Windows PC or nothing kind of guys, I'm also not a big Apple guy. But I have to tell you, when Apple came out with their iPhone, I became totally hooked on iDevices. But you know what? About 4 years before I became hooked on iDevices, I was already using iTunes on my own computer to organize and play my library of about 8,000 tracks. I just couldn't find another media program on the PC that was as good as iTunes. So the deal is, iTunes is a great program. And to help you get the most out of it, I've come up with a 70-plus page guidebook. So if the book sounds like something that might be useful to you, go ahead and scroll down the page and click on the Buy Now button. And as always, thanks for listening, and we will see you in the next video.